We're having a problem with the rear shocks, and it's really, really bouncy, and you also hear some clicking and popping. And this happened when we were going on a road trip, and we're like, what is this thing bouncing in the back? Really bad. So we checked out online, and other people are saying, yeah, the shocks would go bad at 50,000 miles, and basically the car's out of warranty, and I'm past 50,000 miles, just past it. So we're going to replace the shocks ourselves, and we have our new shock right here. We actually found brand new OEM replacements on eBay. You see it's Hyundai Kia. It's part number 55367 S9300. It says GY18 Mando. So you always want to make sure that the shock part will fit your car. And I verified already. You can see the watermark on here, this little label, Hyundai Mobis. So here you go. We got two of these right here, and we're going to replace them. And I actually already have it up on jack stands, ready to go, just to save time, because jacking up is, very straightforward. Here's our other shock for our 2020 Hyundai Palisade. And again, just showing you the part numbers and everything. 55367 S9300. Official Hyundai shock, OEM. And we're just going to take our lugs off. I already took off the locking lug nut. I better replace it with just a normal nut. Here we go. Here it is right here. Just a normal lug nut. So we're just going to whiz these off real quick. That one's off already. Pop our tire off. There we go. Pretty simple. Got the tire off. Gonna just set it aside. We exposed our other shock here. There you go. You can see it right here. And again, the same thing. It looks okay, but I think something wrong with the inside of it actually. So we're just going to take our nuts off on top. We have two mounting bolts up here. Up on the very top here, we got two. And these were, let's see, actually these were the same. Should be 21 millimeter. Nope. It must, oh, here it is right here. 19 millimeter. Here we go. 19 millimeter. So we're just going to take the top ones off. So once we take the top ones off, this mounting piece will stay with it, the shocks up here, and the boot will stay with it. This is all like one piece. And then we're going to transfer this to the new one, which is right down here. They come off pretty easy, surprisingly. Again, it's only a new car, it's only 2020, so shouldn't be surprised. There's our shock. Okay, and then we have on the bottom here, going to use the same impact, and then also going to use this one to hold back the nut. It's going to be difficult to get under there, so I'm going to stop the recording. Okay, like I said, I couldn't record it while I was doing it because it's in a really awkward position under here, and the video wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to slide. Gonna have to wiggle this one out. Probably got to push the old bolt out right here in the backside. Just push it out a little bit. You have to wiggle this thing. Just got to do a little bit of wiggling here. Sorry, you can't see anything probably, but there we go, got it out. Gonna put it together so we don't lose it. And then we're gonna wiggle this thing out. Just gotta wiggle it real. It'll come out. There we go, just requires some muscle. So here we go. And again, we're gonna replace this top piece, or put the top piece onto the new shock. And again, you can see here they match up. Great, I got bloody knuckles again. Apologies for that. You're gonna get bloody knuckles, but don't be afraid to try it yourself. So as you can see, they're the exact same part numbers as I already explained in the beginning. Exact same part numbers. Okay, let me get a little napkin for that. What fun would it be without bloody knuckles? So there you go, so you don't have to look at it. Nobody wants to look at that. Okay, so we're gonna pop off this little cap on top as we did before. On the other side, this little cap, just a screwdriver, that's all. It'll just pop right off easily. Expose that nut, put that down. I'm just lining things up how it should go in, just like that. Let's see, how many millimeters was that one? I think it was 17? 17 millimeter, let's see. Yep, 17 millimeter. I'm gonna take this off. Wow, can't do it. It's crazy. There we go. Nut comes right off. Probably couldn't see it because I had the camera in the wrong spot. Nut comes right off. That's the old nut. Slides right out. You can do a little visual inspection. You can see if there was anything wrong with it. I'm not seeing too much, but mechanically there could be something wrong on the inside based upon what I read online. So we're just going to slip this one aside. We got it just like this. Let's see. Bear with me a second here while I cover my injury. So, I'm gonna put it just like the other one. I gotta spin this nut off here. Slide it right in just like that. Yep. Gonna push this on. Remember the torque specs was 72 to 87 foot-pounds of torque. But I'm just gonna put this on for now. Twist it a little bit. I'm going to torque it off. Okay, I'm at the point where I torqued the top nut here, put the boot on, and going to put this little cap on, little plastic cap. That thing just pops right on. Easiest thing to do. So put that cap on like that, getting things lined up. And then I did not use a jack on this side because actually it needs to be extended all the way. The coil needs to be extended all the way and your shock needs to be extended all the way, I learned, in order to fit this properly, so you don't have to compress it or move it or anything like that. So basically we want to put the top in first on the two mounting bolts up there on top. So we'll put the top in first. Well, we're going to slide the bottom one in as well, but we're trying to aim for the slot here down in the bottom. Can't really see, but put this one. There we go. So we might have to put some pressure to hold it down a little bit. It's a little bit more tricky this side. There we go. There we go. Got that nut started. Hope you can see it. Got that nut started. Gonna get this one. I'm already lined up in the slot down there in the bottom. Just got to move it in a little bit better. But I just want to get these started. So get these started. Then I'm going to move to the bottom here. You can see it's in the right spot. Just needs to be twisted a little bit into the spot. So that should be pretty easy. I'll use the screwdriver for that. Okay. So just requires a little bit of finagling with the screwdriver to get it back, you know, to get this in the hole, the right spot, and then also the bolt to come through. But I'm just gonna give it a little tap with the rubber mallet so I can get that nut on this side. So I got my rubber mallet on the other side. Just gonna give it some taps. Oh, it should come right through. There we go. So there we go. Just gonna put the nut on. Again, don't be shy about trying this yourself in your backyard. If you got all the right tools and jacks and everything, it's a pretty straightforward job. I mean, really, like I mentioned, you have, you know, one nut, one bolt down here. Then you have the two mounts up here, the two bolts up here with the mount. I mean, it's really, really straightforward and simple. So I'm confident, you know, anybody can do this at home with the right tools and proper safety measures with the jacks, the jack stands. So right now, I'm gonna impact the bottom one here and then the two top ones and then torque them up as well, according to the torque specs. Our 21 millimeter. We'll get the torque specs on that, or we'll torque them up. Just checking. Okay, so we'll get the bottom one back here, or not the bottom one. Yeah, the bottom one back here. I don't even know what I said anymore. So we're gonna hold back on one side. On this other side here, you can't really see. And we're gonna get this one on. There, that one's on there. You can see. There we go, it's on there. On there, I'm gonna torque them right now. Okay. So now ready for the hardest part is putting the tire back on, honestly. So again, just to recap, we have our two bolts up here on top, mounting bolts that we put on there and torqued to the specs, and then there's one on the bottom as well. Swap this boot and the mount out with the one bolt on the very top and pop that little center cap out. So honestly, I felt like, for me, jacking it up, honestly, and then getting this tire on and kneeling on stuff is definitely the challenging part. I know you can put a tire iron underneath if you want to. There we go. It's like a wrestling match. So I'm just gonna put a couple of these on just to hold it on for right now until I get the right position. There we go. Again, I'm not going back with the lock nut or locking lug. I had nothing but problem with those in the past. So I'm just going with the standard lugs. I'm gonna do the front as well, as long as I got all the tools out. If somebody's that desperate to steal my tire, I don't know, could happen. But we're gonna whiz these on with the impact, and then we'll do the torque them on with our torque wrench. This should be the, oh, I forgot, which one was this? I think it was this one here. It was the 21 millimeter. I'm starting to lose my mind. So we're gonna put them on with this. I don't know why it's so hard to get on this one. There we go. Forward, reverse, there we go. There we go. Torque them on. sure I had the right setting. Yep. Here's the click, here's the click, then you reached the torquing capacity that you set. I like to go around a few more times just to double check. I mean, that's really it. Pretty straightforward. Again, don't be afraid to try this at home if you have all the right tools. It's really honestly pretty simple and straightforward. I'm going to jack the car back up, or well, take the jack out, take the jack stands out, put all tools away, take it for a test ride, and check it out.